Howdy, welcome back. You're probably thinking, welcome back? Yeah, you've been gone for a while. No, I mean welcome back from about 3 minutes ago. I did the whole video, and when I show you the poster, right after I did that, I forgot to hit record to do the rest of it. Yes, I sold a poster, so. And then as I was getting ready to reshoot all of this, I realized I dropped the mic. So I realized I was micless. This also gives me a chance to change handles and give a more wide view where you ain't constantly seeing stuff like this. I said in the first one, do y'all think I'm boring? I mean, I know I have 185 subscribers now. Now, mind you, I don't get a lot of views. I don't post every day. That could be another reason why I don't post 2 or 3 times a week like everybody else. But also sometimes less is more. But I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see, where do we start? We'll start at the top this time. I was working, jumbled around. I sold 6 items between January 1st and January 2nd. Today's January 2nd. So I will be mailing all of these today. I have a 1-day shipping just because I do. I'm not one of these people that want to have a 2 or 3 day shipping. Plus, if you do, you get top rated plus status. Some people care about that. But anyway, I got 28.25 for this 1975 cartoons magazine. It's just a magazine with like a bunch of drawn out hot rods from the old days. You know, the old days, the 1950s and 60s. We sell the cars they were hot rodding at the time. Next up is a CD from Miss Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yes, in case you didn't know, she has 3 CDs out, I believe. This is one of them. She does a remake of something on this. I don't remember what it does. Anyway, one of her other albums, she does a remake too. I got $10.33 with this. Now the reason I asked if I'm boring, my wife, you know, I guess she thinks I'm boring in these videos, but then again, she also don't watch them. So, but next up, and this was free shipping, $10.84. Like I said earlier, I'm sure the reason why it finally sold, I've had this listed, I know, for probably 2 years. It was my magazine, and I listed it thinking, hey, it's The Rock. And there's Francine from the old ECW days, if y'all know who I'm talking about. But I'm sure it sold because The Rock's on it. Plus the Winged Eagle belt's on it, and that's a big issue right now in WWE. If you don't watch wrestling, you have no clue what I'm talking about. But next up is the poster. And this is where I lost y'all last time. I didn't hit record afterwards or something. I don't know. I thought I did. I might have to put the phone down to do this because I can't. I'm going to put it up on my magnetic board when I take pictures to show you what it is. Okay, rolling again. I got it right this time. Anyway, the poster, I didn't really think I'd sell it. I sold it, let's see, with shipping, I got $35.78. There it is. It's just a normal Dolby stereo. If y'all remember these hanging up in the theaters, you know, and that's all it is. I mean, yeah, I realize people have movie rooms in their house now with the big screens, and some of them put a movie poster area outside of their movies to make it look like a real movie theater. You know, 'cause you got 24 seats and like 3 people in your house, so makes a lot of sense. Um, but yeah, I never thought I'd really sell that one, or I thought somebody'd offer me like $3 for it or something. Posters. Speaking of posters, I want to let everybody know about this. If you ship a poster out in a round tube, everybody knows, or everybody that ships posters knows, that UPS is your best option. USPS charges you for the length. Now, I'm gonna get a little smarter and cut the post thing down. But my next time, UPS is keen on this, because when it's going down the conveyor belt, running over the little scan thing, this won't roll. They can scan it, it can keep rolling. That's why they upcharge you, from what somebody at eBay told me. Because I tried to call and get the fees reversed because I thought it was unfair. You can only do it once a year, I found out, or once a lifetime, I think. I don't know, something crazy like that. But long story short, I couldn't do it, and she goes, from my understanding, now this is just all hearsay, from my understanding, she said, is that because it won't lay flat on the conveyor belt and they have to handle it themselves, they charge you an upcharge fee, which will be added. Now, the really bad thing about it is when UPS and FedEx change your fees, you know, they don't give you the eBay fee for shipping. They give you this is what we're going to charge you. So not only do I have to pay the $12 or $8 that UPS was charging, then they tack on another $13. So you figure if this poster goes UPS at the rate they say, I'll end up paying more for the poster than I did get paid for. So it's kind of stupid. Where are the other two items? There they are. Okay, the last two items, one of them came in today. I know I don't have to ship it, right? Yeah, one I don't have to ship. So this was the last item yesterday. It is a double VHS, yes, VHS tape of the greatest story ever told. This is the story of Jesus Christ living on earth. And I got $7.29 for that. Like I've said, I don't know if I said at the beginning of this one, whenever I give you a total, that is the total, whether it includes shipping or it's free shipping. That is all I got. This $6.23. And I say it that way because, okay, let's take the CD for example. $6.23. Any of y'all that do media know this is what, $4? Let me click on it and find out. Anything under 1 pound is $4.63. The key to media mail is anything under 4 ounces will usually ship cheaper Ground Advantage. Like Ground Advantage for this, I'm sure it's under 4 ounces, would be $4.23. Yes, that's only 43-cent difference, but it's 43 cents. So instead of $6.23 and then taking out $4.63, I'm only taking out $4.26. And let's look at the VHS. It's heavier, so $7.29, and it is going to cost me, it's over a pound, so $5.38, so a couple bucks. And you may ask, well, why sell it? That is a very good point, and there's a lot of videos. In fact, let me show you. I used to list my whole entire collection, and since you don't make money off media, because everybody's going digital, some people still want physical copies. I was one of those people. This is all cassettes, you know, like this. That is all cassettes. DVDs, VHS. Pretty much box sets are all I have left of VHS, except for these few of VHS. I mean, this is VHS, I'm sorry. DVDs, that's pretty much that and that. I took what I thought was better movies that would warrant, you know, $7-8, and, you know, try to sell them, because somebody will buy them. It's just a matter of when. And yes, I really think medium mail is not worth selling, because the medium mail rate price, you know, when I started, it was what, 3 1/4. It made it a little more worth it, but now it's really not worth dealing with anymore. I mean, some things you can't, like I have the Miami Vice soundtracks. You can't download those digitally. I mean, you can copy them off CD and download them, but you can't go to like Apple Music and play them. And there's some songs on there you can't find on the artists'. Like there's a song on Miami Vice 2 that I love. If you ever want to go, it's a great song if you want to hear the riff of it, and you wouldn't expect it from the person that's playing it. It's Andy. Is it Andy? Andy or John Taylor from Duran Duran, the guy that used to play bass, I believe, in Duran Duran. He was the first one to leave. But this song rocks. The opening riff and everything, man. It's called When the Rain Comes Down. You can find the video of it on YouTube, but you cannot download it from Apple Music and listen to it. You can't even listen to it on Apple Music. Spotify, I don't know. I don't have Spotify. I don't have 2,000 ways of watching and listening to things. I have Napster. Well, what used to be Napster. What is it called now? I don't remember. Rhapsody. Is it even called that anymore? I don't know. I didn't listen to it in a long time. And I have Pandora. I have the free stuff. Yes, I pay for Apple Music, but everything else is free with commercials. So, but anyway, that's enough jabbing today. I will try to start doing more videos in this year, just because I want to start making more videos this year. I actually want to be a productive YouTube. You can call me a YouTuber. You can call me an eBay reseller. Just do not call me an influencer. I am not influencing you to do this. I'm just telling you what I go through while I have my life difficulties. And I say that because if you've been watching my channel and you've watched this long, you're probably bored off your butt. I guess my wife is right. But, you know, I'm disabled. My back's fused from L4 to S1. I have bone spurs on every vertebrae up and down my back and neck. I have my left hip replaced about a year ago, I think. I think it was a year ago. Maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, I know it was in December, so it was either last year or the year before. And trust me, I feel like it's last year. The other one has arthritis in it, and it needs to be replaced eventually, but the first one didn't go as well as I wanted it to, so we can delay that. Oh, and I have scoliosis, so I have a lot of problems. I did a lot of heavy lifting when I was working for my 35 to 40 year career. Most of my jobs were heavy lifting. And if I have one thing to pass to the younger generation, it's this. If you're doing heavy lifting, if you have to do a lot of lifting in your job, movement or anything like that, please, they always tell you to stretch before you work. please do not laugh at that. That is exactly why I'm in the situation I am, because I always thought, well, I stretch and do all that when I'm working, so I don't need to do that before. I'll stretch while I'm working. No, it's like going to the gym. You really need to spend a few minutes stretching the body part that you are going to work, because you need to warm the muscles up. Getting out occasionally and lifting stuff is not warming up your muscles. You're throwing them into shock, and it's not good. So y'all be careful, y'all behave, y'all have a good new year like I will. Once again, I'm still religious, so lead with faith. That's what I'm saying, lead with faith. Y'all have a good one.